Hey guys, this is Kirk Scrima with Summit Funding. Hope you're doing great today, and I hope you're enjoying the weekend. So last quarter was the worst quarter for mortgage layoffs since the mortgage meltdown. We lost over 3,000 jobs. However, this quarter so far, we've already lost 15,000 jobs. So between the two quarters already, we've lost over 18,000 jobs in the mortgage industry. And the reason for this is lack of refinance business. Last year, over 80% of the overall mortgage volume was refinances, and so that means only 20% of the business was purchase volume. So that tells you that most loan officers just don't even work on purchase business. Matter of fact, most loan officers I know don't know how to do purchase business. Refis go away, and therefore their job goes away. And what this tells me, anyway, is that their real problem was lack of prospecting. So just like we all have to do, we have to stay very, very focused on prospecting. And I guess that's the message I want to get across to you, is make sure you're always focused on prospecting so you don't wind up in an unemployment line like these 18,000 people have already these past two quarters. So just like you, these guys should be really focused on prospecting. That means calling their database and their referral partners. So there's three things I think all agents should do. This is my opinion, but I think all agents should work on database. I think that all agents should farm, and I also believe that all agents should work on getting referral partners. So we'll talk more about farming next week, but database, we follow the mail call visit, which is the core way. It's what most coaching programs teach. So that means that you're going to mail to the database, and that means that that doesn't mean just emailing. That means actually mailing to the database. So when you look at email, it's certainly a tool that you should use because it's free and it's easy and it's cheap, but it's a very ineffective tool for the most part. If you look at your open rate on email, it's less than 10%, even with people that you know. So that means that 90% of your database is not getting your emails. So the old snail mail approach still is a very effective tool. It's probably more effective now than it probably ever has been, because most people don't mail anymore. We don't even get our bills in the mail anymore. So call, that means you're just going to call them and have a FORD conversation. So FORD is an acronym, and it stands for family, occupation, recreation, and then dreams. And that means that you're just calling them, asking them how their family's doing, how their job's coming along, where they're working, what they're doing, what they like to do for fun, and then where they see themselves in 5 years or 10 years. And so you're not really hounding them for business, you're just talking to them about their family and their life and just relating to them. So what we always suggest is having what we call a power hour, which means between 9 and 10, you shut the door, turn off email, turn off your phone, and you just smile and dial. So you call your database, and then you call your referral partners. And I think referral partners is where most agents really miss the boat. Matter of fact, I think they really missed the boat on database. I think most of us don't work our database as thoroughly as we should, which should really make up more than 50% of your overall volume. Referral partners is another area where I think a lot of agents really miss the boat. Little question for you. Do you know the #1 reason why people list their home? And the answer is divorce. So why don't we call on divorce attorneys and ask them to refer their clients over to us to list their home? Most divorce attorneys would do it. Most of them don't, because nobody's really asked them to do that. So you want to approach them and ask them what you can do to help them in their business, and so find out a solution there, and then ask them to refer you business and develop a relationship. But the other categories you want to look at is CPAs. So when a couple comes in to get their taxes done, the CPA tells them they need to buy a house, so they need write-offs. That's a perfect opportunity for him to refer somebody. So that should be you. Estate attorneys, obviously, when somebody dies and there's an estate, all those properties have to be liquidated. Insurance agents is another good source. Financial planners is a great source, and that's even better than most, in the sense that they're dealing with clients that actually have a lot of money, and they're buying investment properties and other primary residences and second homes. So another great opportunity. And then BK attorneys. So when somebody files bankruptcy and they own a home, the home could go into foreclosure, but the smarter decision probably is to sell the home. And so therefore that's a listing that the bankruptcy attorney could refer to you. So highly suggest you go after referral partners. It's one of the easiest and best sources of revenue for you because it's repeat business. It's just not somebody you do business with today and then you have to find somebody else tomorrow. These guys can literally send you 4, 5, 6, 10 deals a year pretty easily because they're dealing with the exact clients you need to work with. So do Power Hour, call the database, call your referral partners, and I guarantee you that you do a lot more business, make a lot more money. So anyway, if I don't get a chance to talk before then, hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining me, and have a great weekend. Thank you very much.